This will be an unpopular opinion, but I think there's a chance Mississippi State could beat Tennessee this year in 2025. Mississippi State went 2-10 last year. So you look at that, and that's a Bandy-like performance historically, right? They were the worst team in the SEC last year. However, they traditionally have not been the worst team in the SEC. That award typically goes to Vanderbilt, Kentucky, etc. Typically Vanderbilt, right? The second thing is they're in year 2 under Levy. Presumably they're going to improve on that. Now, is that improvement to 8-4, 9-3, or more like a 5-7, 6-6? I think everybody can agree it's more like a 5-7, 6-6 if, big if, but that happens. I think it will. Also, they've returned Blake Shapen at quarterback, who got hurt early on last year. I forget the guy's name now that I thought they should have stuck with. I'm not saying that they should have went back to Shapen, but that's what Jeff Lebby decided to do. So Shapen's back. He's a very veteran quarterback. Now, on the Tennessee side, you have to look at it. Mississippi State will be improved. Tennessee, in theory, could not be as good. They now have a huge question mark at quarterback in Joey Aguilar and or Jake Merklinger and or George McIntyre. I think you get my point, right? Everybody's presuming it's going to be Joey Aguilar. Let's just say it is. He's still an inexperienced quarterback in that offense. He had good flashes at App State, had a very poor year last year. Not poor, subpar. I think he threw 13 picks. So, yeah, on paper, Tennessee is going into that game the better team. Upsets happen. This is football. Games aren't played on paper. The fact that Mississippi State will be better than they were last year, Tennessee will be worse than they were last year. If you were going off of that theory, yes, there is a chance Mississippi State beats Tennessee this past year. If you want to say shame on me, I really wouldn't, because upsets happen all the time. Look at Georgia Tech taking Georgia to 8 overtimes last year and almost pulling it off. Look at Vanderbilt beating Alabama for the first time since 1984. I mean, these things happen, guys. Not every team you think every year is exempt from it. I picked Tennessee to lose to Florida 3 years ago. Everybody thought I was crazy for that. Florida beat Tennessee. Imagine that. It happens. I hope the best for GBO. I think their fans know that, but I'm just saying there's a chance at this one. Greg McElroy brought this to my attention, and I started thinking about it, so let me know what you think in the comments. But ultimately, long answer short, Mississippi State is going to be better than last year. Tennessee, maybe a little bit worse. And you have the variable of it's football, any given day, anybody can win. So we'll see. Put it in the comments.